sure you know about some construction of roads.
Yes.
That are
So who instructed that? Why did you decide to construct roads at the morning of the by-election? And even when the election was ongoing, you were constructing roads.
Yes, I mean, he wasn't in the morning of the by-election necessarily, but
Akwatia by-election ya tuawi lawyer Bernard Bediako Baidoo ana ene o kwako gina mu e parliament ade ama enipa ana amanfo a ewo Akwatia constituency ho na nkrofo ka se wo mo ba by-election no akwan na enye na se kwan na enye no ye de mfidi abesi so ye kwan no na we a ya tuawi o mu be ye free so wo mo nye na no ana lawyer Bernard Bediako Baidoo MP-elect Edema Akwatia constituency NTV3 for Edin Komo Ochese. We did not commence road construction on the day of the by-election. Or mo ayemo say ye beto aba no ana omokofa eye machine besi kwan no so se wo mo ye no enye no kore. Omo hyase ye kwan no ansa na ye ba by-election. Eti kwan na omo ye no it has nothing to do with the by-election. Eti mo amokeka ana we omawie ombeja no enye no kore ometo aso aye kwan no because yade a eda nananom ani kromafo no akoma so pa yenkwe ni ntie MP-elect Edema Akwatia constituency lawyer Bernard Bediako Baidoo. PROLENSE for numbers the screens so fana ni omo eni enkomo media ni production wo free a ibetwa ebe de te no kama ede ama yenkotie bi.
So you know about some construction of roads.
Yes. So who instructed that? Why did you decide to construct roads at the morning of the by-election? And even when the election was ongoing, you were constructing roads.
Yes, I mean, he wasn't in the morning of the by-election necessarily, but the truth of the matter is that it started before the elections, but it only continued during the elections because they couldn't have stopped because they are doing their work irrespective of. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Yes, the contractor is doing its work regardless of what time it is. The background to that is this. Weeks before the elections, His Excellency the President was in town and he instructed the Chief of Staff to come and have me introduced to the chiefs of the area. The Chief of Staff came together with some ministers and met all the chiefs in the area at Osiewo's palace. It wasn't a secret meeting. The Osiewo, after the introduction, the Osiewo took advantage. You know how chiefs took advantage of the situation and pleaded for these projects to be done for him. Now, the Chief of Staff said no, he didn't come because of that. So we should come to the Jubilee House at a later date to have that discussion and that I should bring them. I took the chiefs to the Jubilee House and the chiefs requested the paper they presented to the Vice President, who was then the acting president and sat through the meeting. He took copies of them. They pleaded that we need this, at least in the interim, a few roads that needed to be fixed, needed to fix. So then the government took a decision to oblige. So essentially, the decision to do those roads came from the chiefs, not from the government. And the chiefs are happy. That's why if you take your cameras along the or to the policies in the constituency, they will tell you that they are happy with what is going on because they requested, and the listening government, as NDCS, obliged them. So there's nothing wrong with that.
But you cannot also for those who would associate the timing of this request to what is happening. Then again,
no, but so you,
yes, I think that.
Let me address it respectfully.
In a minute, yes, quickly.
In that case, quick one. In that case, whom will you blame? Is it the chiefs or the government who obliged? Is it the chiefs who requested or the government that obliged the chiefs? Who will be held for the blame?
Well,
the chiefs made the request. The government must run. In fact, the government, I don't even subscribe to this thing because it's by-election, this shouldn't happen. Look, if it were just to deceive the people, we are done with the elections, I've won. But how come this night, I'm in my village, like my town, right now, the construction is still ongoing.
I see.
It's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. Let your people come. Because It is actually a contract to work for the contractor to complete the work. It is not for by-election. If it were just for the by-election, by now the machines would have been taken away. But go to the various towns and the work is ongoing. And I am privileged to have information to the effect that the routes will be completed as planned.
Oh yes, Papa ni ene nyamansaji atum ene ne yedi ho dance seseba no photography, videography ana bibia fanfoni ene camera ho sensem de ana adwuma de bia na opetwumaku ebetwa ne neat na yame hwefo no ho a wakase wow de a eno ane PROLENSE etwa event bia bi wedding ayo parties anniversaries documentaries and music videos your cameras ahodo and drones ahodo e de betwa events no ana program no amana ya kama na saye mehwefo no kura hu a obeka se wow ane sanse PROLENSE ya chuma hot Ghana baby bia wo bia e chichiri ne achiri ne boso da form the saturday nante ne sanse ya live streaming for all of the Ghana office e wo ahye Adenta Dodo Road ya ne CBG ene di animhwe se ya frefra +1 401 75 70 300 and +1 401 69 92 254. PROLENSE, customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.